Outrage of Madden ratings. And every year, they always just dick somebody down. I mean, this year, there's plenty of examples that will show either they rate them way too high or they rate somebody just absolutely egregiously. 2K is egregious to this as well. They did the same thing with Jamal Murray in years past, giving him an 84.
Yeah.
So now we'll look at the ratings here and see some of the outrage and if it's warranted or not.
Yeah, so I have a whole thread of Madden tweets that I'm going to read, and we're going to see, is this just an insane fan or is there some merit to it? Because honestly, NFL fans are pretty funny to react to.
And they're pretty crazy.
Yeah. And then I have this one says QB rankings just came out and it's horrendous. Obviously. I mean, Jalen Hurts, who finished second in MVP voting at an 88 overall. Really? Daniel Jones just had a good year and a 75. All the reason why I'm not getting Madden 24 for myself. Lies. I still think this guy's going to buy the game, but complaining about Daniel Jones at a 75, which is probably way too high. And then Jalen Hurts at a 88, which I think he should be around like a 91.
Yeah, I think Jalen Hurts should be at least above a 90. I mean, 88 is where you could have someone like a Trevor Lawrence or a Justin Herbert or somebody of that realm. Like, that's fine. But Jalen Hurts was second in the MVP, arguably should have won had he not gotten hurt. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like he's definitely deserving of the 90s club. I mean, Lamar's in there, Josh Allen's in there. Like, get him in there. Obviously, Patty Mahomes, Joe Burrow is too, but
Yeah.
that's ridiculous. And then as for Daniel Jones being a 75 overall, that's one of the ratings I agree with. That's actually right on the nose. Maybe give him even like a 73 or 4.
Yeah, I was thinking 72.
Yeah, like they gave Marcus Mariota a 73 last year, and that was well deserved. And I think Daniel Jones is
Yeah.
right around that class there. So give him a 74, 75.
Yeah, maybe lower the IQ or something like that. And then this one, Steelers fan, has a picture of a really old Steelers player on their profile. Says, outside the top QBs, yeah, I mean, they're all pretty bad, of course. Pickett is a 73 and had one of the best starts for a QB ever. Don't think that's true, but
Well, he's lower than Daniel Jones, which is criminal. I mean, I know we haven't seen a lot from Kenny Pickett, but 73 overall, I mean, give him a 76, give him a 77, or give him a good development rating. But like 73, is he a bust? Yeah, Kenny Pickett's not a bust. He doesn't deserve 73.
no.
That's completely. I mean, granted, he'll show it on the field this year, and he'll be at least in the 80s by the end of the season. But that's just egregious.
And then this fan, StirDog7, shout out to you, says Lamar Jackson, not better than Jalen Hurts, and Kenny Pickett should be higher. That's all I've got to say, man.
Okay,
I think you're right.
that's warranted. Can't disagree, especially last season. That's fine. I agree with that.
And then G-Force has an Aaron Rodgers profile picture still. Says Christian Watson has a 77. Let that sink in. I saw on Twitter a list of people better than him. Marvin Jones, MVS, Kendrick Bourne, Josh Palmer, rookie Jackson Smith and Jigba, Michael Gallup, who is at 81 overall, for crying out loud. You can't debate Gallup is 4 better. It's crazy.
Oh, jeez, I didn't know it's that bad. Okay,
Yeah.
Christian Watson should at least be in the 80s. And why is Michael Gallup an 81? Who in their right mind thinks that Michael Gallup is an 81 overall?
Yeah.
He should be in the 70s. He should be a 77. That is ridiculous. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, all the guys you just named. What is going on here? Their Madden ratings are ridiculous.
Yeah. Bear Jordan, shout out to you. Have a Bear Jordan sticker on my laptop, actually. Says Justin Fields is a 76. Question mark, question mark, question mark. He is the same overall as Tannehill. I will also not be purchasing Madden 24 for this reason.
That's rude. That's bona fide rude right there.
And
Ryan Tannehill? Good Lord.
yeah, Justin Fields, I think we can all agree that he's definitely at least 10 points better than Ryan Tannehill. Explosive, dynamic, start to find his arm towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
Good God. And then Among Us Beast just says Geno Smith 81 is awesome as a Seahawks fan. And then same guy who's complaining about Kenny Pickett being low, Steelers fan, says should be much higher. I agree with that.
Yeah, Kenny Pickett should be a little bit higher. At least give him high 70s. Give him like a 77 at least. 78. I'll take it. I understand he's not proven, but like that's just ridiculous. Geno Smith, I think, could be like an 82 or an 83. you know?
Yeah, and then same Twitter thread, and we'll end with this. It says, "Yeah, but compared to other QBs, Daniel Jones, cough cough, should be much higher. He's good."
Is that for Kenny Pickett?
That's for Geno Smith. Still the same thread.
Yeah, he's completely valid. I think Daniel Jones' rating's fine. 75 makes sense. Maybe 73 or 4, but
Yeah, so that's some of the popular outrage right now. The Christian Watson one is kind of mind boggling because he put it in perspective with not one, not two, but three wide receivers. Like, I don't think anyone who watched football last year was like, oh, yeah, I think Marcus Valdez Scantling is better than Christian Watson. Christian Watson kind of looked like when he was healthy a mini Debo Samuel, and they started to use him like that. So definitely think he's criminally underrated. I think my biggest thing, like Jalen Hurts, 88, just give him a 91. Kenny Pickett below Daniel Jones. Anyone with a brain who's played football and has watched football for over a decade knows that's not true.
yeah, and they have this weird complex way of the ratings, working out, but it's not accurate. As you can
No.
see here, you got all these players who are rated higher than some of the league's biggest stars. It's terrible. Maybe adjust your ratings, maybe make your game playable throughout the season. Maybe put some effort into your game, and this wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, my biggest gripe is like by the time these games are good, the season's over. Like
Mm.
I rarely play Madden outside of the NFL season, and I rarely play 2K outside of when the NBA playoffs are on. Like it kind of puts me in the mood to like grind at some of those games, but like overall, it's like those aren't really games that I'm picking up until like the playoffs are in season. But like
Mm.
by the time Madden's good and is a finished product, it's the end of the year.
And it's free.
Yeah, and it's free. Like if you have PlayStation Plus, it's pretty much free. You can get the next gen and then just update the rosters. But I feel like over